Good morning. I just
Für
had
wen ist eigentlich das Internet?
to explain some difficulty scalings to Ceramar on the other line.
Die Reizüberflutung? Oder vielleicht doch
Because the most interesting thing is, yes, if you're looking on the end game
mit
on the
Firefox.
RIL,
Alles, was du wirklich brauchst.
and even the massive amount of increased zombie spawns you have with additional players in your team, the average zombie per player rate you need to kill is getting lower. So technically, or the average, it's getting more easier. So imagine if you have a 20% drop chance for bolt by one player team. This means this one player has a zombie rate of 5 in average, because 20% leads to 5 zombies to get a bolt. But if you have 2 player, we decrease the bolt chance to 60%. And a 60% bolt chance leads, let me just, I had the math somewhere. But I closed it. Is around 6 to 7 zombies in total, which splits up for 2 players. So you have, let's say, an average zombie per player rate of 3.5. So one player has to kill 5 zombies, and 2 players, if everyone does his job, every player has just to kill 3 to 4 zombies. So you need even less zombies to kill. But most of the time, the team doesn't work like this way. But that's the interesting thing. So in average, most of the time, the rates are dropping. But as soon someone doesn't do his job correctly, the average goes up again. Exactly. If someone messes up or is just running around or just doesn't kill zombies or is just looking or reloading his weapons and the rest of the team is doing the job correctly, it's getting harder for the rest of the team. So it's about teamwork. I don't say it's getting easier, because the problem you have is, of course, you have an increased zombie amount, but the zombies themselves, of course, don't split up in average correctly to every player. So it's not about, you have to imagine if you're one player and you have 5 zombies, all those 5 zombies will aggro to you. So you have an aggro rate, that's a completely different thing, of 5 zombies to one player. If you have 2 players and you have, for example, take those 7 zombies running around, you can't say, okay, now every player gets a decreased aggro rate of 3.5, because if you're unlucky, maybe one player gets no aggro, but the other player gets the full 7 aggro. So of course the aggro rate is something you can't balance. So it's a thing about the average drop chance, which is getting easier, but with the danger of the raised aggro average value, which goes probably up. But as more player would spread out into the room, into every corner, you would split up more the aggro rate. But most of the time the teams are running together in one bulk, and if you're running in one bulk, every zombie is running into this one bulk direction, and so one player maybe gets the full aggro rate. Exactly. Most of the time the person with the crossbow doesn't kill zombies, and so his zombies on average will go to the other players. But like I said, of course, it's getting a more difficult in overall because you have more zombies, and the main issue still is if one player dies or does nothing, the average rate increases a lot. But if you do everything correct in some kind of way, it's getting more easier. Please no change solo. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. But as I announced today in the morning, the normal mode, it's getting a little bit easier. Because I will implement the difficulty rescaling to easy and normal mode, which isn't yet in. So as you all know, currently if you do the end game and someone dies, you will keep the difficulty for the rest of the run. And the DRS will be put in for easy and normal mode. So if a player dies and you get into the next phase will adjust its difficulty. The difficulty will not be adjusted during a phase. So if you are, for example, dying on a phase 2, you still have to manage to get through the rest of the team before the difficulty rescaler hits in on the smoky phase, which makes the smoky phase a little bit easier. And I think it's a nice mechanic we can keep for the easy and normal mode, but of course we will remove it for the hard and nightmare mode, because on hard and nightmare, it's about the name itself, it's hard and nightmare. So, and I've done a nice little picture which explains it a little bit more if you haven't seen it yet. So you have the easy, normal, hard, nightmare mode. On the easy mode, we will start only with phase 1 and phase 2, ending with the escape sequence. So you have in total sum of 30 phases for the easy mode, and you also will have the DRS, which is really easy to do. Easy mode is really an easy mode. It's meant to be for all kind of players, because I know that there are some players out there who aren't as skilled as other players, so we need something for them. It's some kind of training mode. Normal mode is the thing you are all currently playing, and as I said, the only thing we will add to the normal mode the next days is the DRS. Maybe some explanation why I didn't implement DRS from the beginning. In the beginning, the original plan was just to have one difficulty for all. And the main problem was, and this is what I've also have seen in some runs from some teams, was imagine a team of 5 players full geared run into the end game. 4 of the team members are dying and leaving their backpacks and weapons just in the main chamber for the one left. So this person, one left, has now a massive amount of gear. It has maybe 8 different weapons he can choose from, full of ammunition, maybe a lot of other stuff he can use from his dead team members. And if you have this kind of situation, and if you would decrease the difficulty with the DRS system in this case, it would just get so much easier for this one person, because he would now play on a one-person difficulty scaling, but with the equipment of 5 people, which is ridiculous. And this is why we had no DRS in the beginning. But I think when I decided to put in all those other difficulties like easy, hard, and nightmare, um, we can now think about splitting this up into, like I said, easy and normal mode will now get DRS, but hard and nightmare you will get no DRS. No, it's not currently in the game, but it will come, I don't know, maybe later this day or during the week. And remember, the DRS will just hit in after one phase has finished, so you have still to finish the current phase you are in. Yeah, and currently I'm working on the phase 4 for the hard mode, where I'm currently, I would say, be at 80% finished, maybe 90%. And when hard mode is in with phase 4, we will start working on the last phase 5. But phase 5 is just a short one. It's just one simple topic, some top on the rest of all. It's just the nightmare mode is just meant for the crazy guys out there. And maybe there's a chance you will run into a new Z type. Where I put my face onto the zombie. Yeah, unfortunately I heard the music is still bugged. Oh, the music thing is just so annoying. Yeah, theoretically, the players could bring us a crossbow with them. And could have two. But in the end, I have to work something out that it wouldn't be possible. Because if you shoot the vents before the freezing phase starts, there's a big chance everything will crash down. So in the end, I need a mechanism which blocks or prevents the player from bringing a crossbow with them.
the Bitcoin or whatever and the like optional Easter egg quests? Where does it start and where does it end?
The easiest thing would just be if the
LJ.
players are
LJ
leaving on the
twice.
escape run, you
Why would it be
remove
LJ twice in
the
a row?
crossbow from the
It was just
inventory
a,
when
like,
they
a
use the
random
lift.
pattern.
But it's no,
LJ,
in my
LJ,
opinion, no
phase
clean
logo.
solution.
Guy holding a gun, I guess. I don't know, like a finger gun. Finger gun. Eyes. Chart going down. T. Ish. LJ. Phase logo. LJ. Phase logo. Alright. So LJ pops up again, but this isn't the end of the sequence. Right? Phase. LJ. Phase. Is that the same?
Good point, Nathan.
I gotta figure out where the texture like repeats.
But for this, I think you would have to open the door, you must run in, take
Wait,
the
is this
crossbow, and then go out again.
This one's nowhere else.
But I think this is the thing you can't block
in that one.
script-wise, to be
The
honest.
line's different? Hold up. Okay, hold up. Phase. LJ. Phase. Finger guns.
No, you can't be
eyes,
inside when it
chart
resets
going
because it would
down,
just
T,
teleport you in front of the door again.
Phase. LJ. Phase.
The only thing, okay, what you
eyes,
could
chart
probably do,
going
you would have to change it
down,
that the
phase.
crossbow would spawn after you ignite the bowl.
Usually it's T after phase.
But unfortunately,
Maybe that's where.
it lacks of realism, because why shouldn't there be suddenly a crossbow spawning, which hasn't been there before?
Bullseye. Maybe I'm looking up too high. Was I looking at the bottom row? Hold on. Okay, so
You must
bullseye.
then implement something like, imagine the crossbow doesn't have,
Describe that one.
the room doesn't have a
Weird-
crossbow at all.
fucker.
You start the end game to a certain
LJ,
point, and
phase,
then
LJ,
but it would be so much work to do. But just imagine,
eyes,
and you have
down,
some
bullseye,
voice line again where
Bullseye.
someone says, "Hey, you're so far. I will help you out. Take this crossbow," and someone external will throw the crossbow in.
I fucked up one. T. LJ.
The other thing you could
LJ.
do, it's some kind of mixed thing. You could put the crossbow into a locked briefcase.
Okay, so that's where it's like repeating the one that we saw earlier. There's like
And
I'm trying to figure out where
you will find the
it could
key
start.
on some sets. But it's just so complicated thing. It is what it is. The only thing would be just much easier. We could adapt the script to if there's a team using multiple crossbows, we just increase the difficulty to hell. This would be just much easier to do, and in this case nobody would bring the second crossbow. We just count the amounts of crossbow in the room,
Weird one does happen.
and I would promise nobody would use a second crossbow anymore. Just much easier.
Is it the only one that repeats?
We could do just some small line in the script where you say if crossbow amount on endgame players bigger 1, add virtual
LJ
players
repeating doesn't seem
plus
like
8. So
Like
the
it's
difficulty
faster
would be
reading
adapted
again
to a
and then repeating it.
8-player difficulty
Happen
instead of a 1.
like
So
portable areas
always
that
adding
don't
8 virtual players on it.
I don't know.
Yeah, this would be much easier. Just counting the crossbows and just adapting the difficulty on it. Yeah, I'm fine if you have one loaded bolt when you finish it and it stayed. Because I think it also would be a nice reward for the players if they do the end game and can keep the crossbow, the crossbolt. Yeah, I'm aware of the problem with camping players on the outside, but there I haven't found a solution which makes me happy lore-wise. First of all, what I wanted to implement, what I tried 10 days ago or maybe 2 weeks ago, but there was an error in the script, so I reversed it. The first solution would be just making the lift accessible by the end game players. So you just check on the lifts button to open the door. Is it a player which was in the end game? So no external player could open the lift. This would be one simple thing to add. I think another interesting thing could be that if you have a running end game attempt, you will just spawn a temple smoky outside of it, which hunts players outside the endgame chamber. This would now be pretty easy to do because we now have the temple smokies who are protecting the temple area. So we could use the temple smokies mechanic just there, which hunts players during an endgame attempt which are not part of the endgame group. But also another idea I like would be, imagine this big final explosion in the end when you killed the last Smoky in phase 4. I would love to hit all players which are not in the endgame chamber with this external explosion, not making them unconscious, but dropping down their HP to just 1. It's the same effect we have on the charging phase. If you are a player who is standing on top of the watch platform and you are watching the big explosion in end of phase 1, you will get knocked out, yes, but you will left with just 1 HP. And I love the idea of putting campers outside the end game chamber in one special situation and drop the HP just to 1. I don't remember if it knocks you out, but it just leaves you with 1 HP, and I like those 1 HP thing. Yes, you're still alive, but you can't do anything else. 1 hit, dead.
It's 3 almost.
I'm not sure, maybe you know, if you're left with 1 HP, doesn't this mean that you can't run anymore?
That would be good again, yours girl. Worth trying again. Maybe we won't get a hacker this time. Who knows?
Yeah, you're limp, so you're pretty slow, so it wouldn't make any sense to go the rest of the path during the countdown event to the lift because you're just too slow. You can with morphine, okay.
Avoid it.
But I think
Played,
if you're 1
well, I bought
HP,
Deadside, and I played it for like 10 minutes, and then I refunded it. That was a long time ago when I had less money though, but it did not grab me. This would be a pretty nice spot to camp if I'm expecting somebody to push me from inside if I chase. Although I guess I don't know. So you would never really expect that. Could happen. Cozy up here. Pretty nice. The real question is, when John McClane made the bit that knocks you out, did he do it as a little box on the floor? Or as a giant box that covers the whole room? Because, like, what if you were immune? More testing required. Yeah, true, Van. Yeah, I think so, IQ Neg. I also learned that if you stand on those bones right there, none of the stags will get to you. They just stand around the bones, then you can shoot them all. That was very, very, very nice to learn earlier. Probably these bones too. What if there's a secret passage back there? I don't want to leave my perch though, it's cozy. Alright, now we gotta
just
wait.
give me a
Now we
second, I
gotta
have to go
wait,
to the
guys.
toilet.
It's nighttime. Shit, my clock is in my backpack. No. Let's get the clock up here. And we'll take some snacks. Take some bandages. We'll check the secret hole. Check TZSA? No, I gotta check my clock. That's why I have it. Make sure nobody's AFK back here. K-Muck opened a couple of times. They should be coming through. We should have heard shots at Hammer Handle if they were doing it. It'd be so nice if they just pop up right there right now. Pop. Pop. Abracadabra. Maybe somebody to kill for fun. Oh. Okay. One little fun kill. Just for me. Three, two, one, teleport. Should have been here ages ago. Ages. Yeah, it always works out, Britt. They gotta know what happens. It's like opening a mystery box, but it takes a really long time.
So, but to be honest, I didn't want to do any
How did this
big
happen?
day C currently because I just wanted to play some
We're like
Overwatch
the
matches.
lone guy working on reflooring this place. doing
Because
renovations, and
nah,
then
Kitty,
getting
not yet,
around to putting
not
this
yet,
tile
not
in.
yet, not yet.
'Cause how the fuck is this tile gonna end up like
I
that
just
otherwise?
did some explaining on the difficulty thing in the beginning, but now. To be honest, I wanted to play some relaxing Overwatch matches because I will continue doing day C stuff later. Kitty, nah, you're quite annoying. I love you too, but you're getting annoying.
These plaques are a little contained.
Little kitty.
They might have gotten spooked by a ghost. Hey, where's this tile? Didn't even try with this one.
Yeah, you need some time to get into Overwatch, but at least for me, it's one of my most favorite games in between of all those Daisy stuff because you don't need much time for a session. You just play 2 or 3 matches, and I'm just playing it since it was released some years ago, and I still like it. The funny thing, a while ago I ran into Sumrak in the opponent team. So Adam did also play Overwatch. And I was seeing his name on the opponent team and I was chatting to him, "Hey Adam, hey, it's me, John." And he was, "Hi John." And unfortunately I lost.
We're not too far off. It's almost 4. And when that happens, it means it's 20 minutes until time starts going fast. So, not too far off from nighttime at that point.
Yeah, you just need some time to get into the character's abilities over time.
Hello, Tim Tao of YouTube chat now.
But meanwhile, it's even a free game.
Howdy, howdy.
I know there are some players out who doesn't like the game at all, but I love it.
That is the Tim Tao. Yes, that's right. I don't know, Obelix. Alright, I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'm feeling it.
Ankunft am Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Oh, it's just more easier than you think.
Wählen Sie Ihren Helden.
Even my girlfriend in the beginning was, "Oh, what the fuck is going on? I have no clue what I'm looking at." And now she's playing it too. Oh, I'm a late pick. I'm too late. I'm so late. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. I totally forgot that we are on defense.
Wacht auf.
Sorry, team.
Genug gefaulenzt! Haltet die Fahrt auf!
I'm so sorry.
Selbst in meinem Alter lernt man noch dazu.
Ich sehe einen Gegner.
Jetzt wird's heiß!
Nice one. Even if you had a late pick, it's looking quite good.
Jetzt wird's interessant!
Nice. We got the souls are within its spawn point, so now they change to a diva. Problem is that diva can quite eat the bullets up from us. Oh, they changed to Reinhardt. Nice. And oh, it's so beautiful. He's looking good. Nice. Team kill.
Zeig ihnen, was in dir steckt! Jetzt wird's heiß! Geschmolzener Kern!
The other teammate like waits out the gas or something, and then goes across to loot me, and then comes back. The last guy ended up going
Oh, how annoying. Why did he go for me?
Jetzt wird's heiß!
Noch 30 Sekunden.
Der Kampf ist fast vorbei. Die Verteidigung ist standhaft.
Willkommen im Orbit!
Das wird ihnen gefallen!
Noch 10 Sekunden.
Lasst ihr etwas
Oh, 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 oh.
Ich bin eisenhart.
Shit.
Mir stirbt keiner weg.
Oh no. They made it.
Lassen wir etwas dampfen.
Oh, come on. We had such a good start.
Hier drüben!
Ich hab ordentlich Dampf im Kessel.
Hier ist ein Gegner.
Ich setze große Hoffnung in dich.
Neuer Hilfsleistung auf. Es ist viel für dich zu tun. Aufpassen.
Meine Klingen erwarten.
Maximale Energie.
Nice.
Hier drüben!
Überladung.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Jetzt wird's heiß. Geschmolzener Kern.
But it felt like I could see the
Zeig denen, aus welchem Stahl du bist.
Hey, hey, ihr beiden. Guten Morgen, ihr Coop-Cuddlers.
Vorsicht, Gegenverkehr! Jetzt wird's heiß.
Nice. This is how we do it. While we're watching Serum on the other stream, still camping for some endgame contestants. This little bitch. Yeah, exactly. Serum is doing the Serum things.
only about 10 minutes until time speeds up. Up now for a sec.
Stimmen Sie für Ihre Karte.
Just looking at the category on Twitch. Crazy to me how dead. Sorry, not on YouTube. It's crazy to me how dead the YouTube streaming category on.
Ankunft in
There's like
Eichenwalde.
2 people that get hella views.
Oh, defense again. So let's go for Torbjörn. I love this dwarf. But let's take another skin, probably. And it's pretty dark on Ceremon's stream currently. He's sitting somewhere in the dark. Let's go. Let's go. Hey ho. Hey ho. Ra-ba-da-ba-ba.
Wenn du schon den
Was
Löffel
geht denn bei euch heute,
annimmst, dann
Koop Cutlers? Habt ihr heute nicht noch einen 8er-Run vor euch?
bleib in der Nähe des Pylones.
Das Gewehr ist eine echte Schönheit. Darf ich mal?
Du machst mir nicht den Eindruck, als würde ich es wiederkriegen.
Na komm schon. Ich stehe zu meinem Wort.
Deine Taten sprechen für sich.
I'd be a cat girl, but
4, 3, 2, 1.
Where's our tank? Where is our tank? Ah, here. Oh, I'm very bad situation. Yes, yes.
Bestimmt nicht bereuen.
Wie viel Uhr geht's los?
Geschütz entdeckt.
Überladung!
Hey, go, go.
Deiner Größe an!
Up.
I'm gonna last at least the next round. We'll see
Das
if we
wird
get
Ihnen
a shot there.
gefallen. Jetzt wird's heiß!
Bleib in der Nähe.
Das ist gleich.
That's awesome.
Mein Ultimate lädt auf.
You got the new oh, this is sick. They also
Jetzt wird's heiß!
Oh, they changed to Diva.
Was für ein Hallo!
Mir stirbt keiner weg.
Ich hab ordentlich Dampf im Kessel.
Gandulas Lucis.
Noch 10 Sekunden.
Doop-de-doop. Oh, this was a nice run.
It's also multiplayer. You fight
Highlight des
Fuck
Spiels.
yeah. Cozy. Open world camping gone wrong. Ooh, scary. The Pacific Northwest. What? Oh, they're spooky. The spooky place. They go to the spooky place. Sounds very the forest. Dwarf? Let me see. Real-time strategic. I'm into RTS. What's the sell? You got to fucking. You to put, it's looking very StarCraft. We're looking very StarCraft.
Wählen Sie eine
Very
Karte
StarCraft.
aus.
To be announced. 3 unique factions. Construct the basis. Scour for it's StarCraft. This is StarCraft. Okay. Is it just like
Oh, ich muss mal gucken, ob ich bis 15:30 Uhr zurück bin, weil ich habe ja noch einen Termin um 2.
cool?
Unterwegs nach Havanna. Machen Sie sich bereit zum Angriff.
What I'm looking
Wählen Sie
forward
Ihren
to
Helden.
is Oman Direct.
Nein, Katzi. Jetzt nicht.
Seems to be,
Oh, at least attack.
Stalker, Daisy,
So let's go for
Rust,
another attack.
Minecraft all mixed together. Also a little bit of a generation robot.
I love you too, my honey bunny.
Robot.
I love you too, but I have no time yet.
Ich werde die Welt
Please
nicht
come and ask again in 1 hour.
Oh,
Passt
and
da draußen
Factorio.
aufeinander auf.
That's the cool part.
Hopp, hopp. Na,
Um,
nicht jetzt.
full automation
Nicht
and
jetzt.
mega factory construction in your giant open world survival game.
Ja.
Generation Zero.
Katze hat auch
Realistic
Hunger-Aufmerksamkeitsdefizit.
combat, advanced ballistic simulation,
Die sagt, hey, du bist doch da, es
mechanics,
ist 1
farming,
Uhr, ich hätte jetzt mal gerne was. Wie schaut's
player
aus?
economy,
Bis später.
realistic vehicles.
4, 3,
It's fucking
2,
sick.
1.
And like they so I really like this too.
Eskortieren Sie die Feind zu Ihrem Ziel.
Ich gebe dir Deckung.
Ah, okay. Ja, ja, wenn du auch nur eine Stunde zu spät kommst, dann kriechen die Katzen so, weißt du, mit der Kralle über den Teppich und müssen sich so nach vorne ziehen, weil sie keine Kraft mehr haben.
Ist noch nicht zu
Okay, we finally got the Doomfist.
Helden sterben.
Kämpf weiter.
Nice, we got most of them.
Figure out how to mount the
But our
fire,
tank will probably die, and here he dies.
whatever the fuck. Link to blah blah blah. Understand the basic concepts of all that. This is going here.
Jetzt gibt es eine Abkühlung.
Or 90% my ulti.
Yeah, that stuff always seems interesting, dog.
Vor mir kann sich niemand verstecken. Ciao, Leine!
Ich kümmere mich.
Ding to level 60 or whatever. Sounds like
Das sollte helfen. Kleiner Bonus. Freigeschaltet. Sind super nett.
Die reißende
Leistung verstärkt. Greif an.
Satellitenvektor erfasst.
Aufgearbeitet.
Jetzt gibt es eine Abkühlung.
Ich bringe
Ah, I probably changed to Moira.
Die Menschheit liegt in Ketten. Ich werde sie sprengen. Du wirst geheilt.
Come on, let's get this checkpoint.
Meine Lusse hat Feuer gefangen.
10 Sekunden.
Ich geb nicht auf.
Die reißende Kraft.
Von meinem Gift.
Okay, at least we got this checkpoint.
Brenne für Action.
Bestätige.
Fang schon mal an zu graben.
Ich bin
Ja,
einverstanden.
wie geht's so?
Für jeden
Du wirst geheilt.
Hat hier jemand ihr Nussbutter gesagt?
Tödliche Wunden.
ultimative Fähigkeit. One hard on Saturdays.
Repariere dein
Helden sterben.
Bewegung. Dann gehen wir aus dem Weg.
Ich habe noch nicht so viel.
Jetzt gibt es
No one is fucking helping me. 2 centimeters left. Come on, guys. Don't disappoint me. Nice, at least we got the tank.
That seems way too ambitious.
Was gibt's
It
Neues in der
works,
Prärie?
Ascendant. The game exists. It's out. It all works. And the craziest thing is, the most insane shit about it is, okay, see how all the shit goes in destruction, boxes or whatever, and there's like bullet holes that actually cause bullet holes to dig? The crazy thing about that is, it's also supposed to be practice somewhere. And it will still have the exact same amount of bullet holes as when it got shot up years ago. Like, it's fucking mind-blowing.
Jetzt gibt es eine Anwendung.
Ich bring dich zur Strecke.
There was no reason to shoot each other, and B, there was no way to even find each other because space was really big, and since there was to fight over, you just couldn't find anybody to fight.
Liebere Schadenserhöhung.
And those two things made the game incredibly boring, and it eventually fell off completely. But before they like slowed down production, they were talking about an update that where it was going to give you things to fight over, give you ways to eliminate players, give you reasons to have combat with each other, and it was so fucking close. And they pushed that update, and they got that working and pushed it to enable. It's so fucking fun. People would be hype about this shit. They never did it. They slowed down development, and it's just not over. I'm so sad because it's on the edge of being one of the best games ever fucking made.
Dank ist dir.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do about this. This is just something
One final match to do, and then I have to make myself ready.
Highlight
been
des
happening for
Spiels.
like the last 2 years in DayZ. Please, dog. Please. Please. It's not fully abandoned. Like, the servers are still up. But it's in limbo.
Stimmen Sie für eine Karte.
Nah, restarting the launcher doesn't help.
So, final
I've
match
tried
for now.
everything in the past, and the only thing that actually helps is, so what has to happen is, as long as the server is like filling up with people, you get data verification.
Willkommen
So
in
if the
Yalta.
server was going to fill with 30
Machen Sie
players,
sich
and then
bereit
we're
zum
gonna
Angriff.
stop like
Wählen Sie
Oh, at least attack. So go for Torbjorn again.
once it hits 30, you get 80. But here it's probably gonna max out at 60,
gebraucht.
Terrible. Oh, it's not even a real 9. Okay, it maxed out at fucking 46, I guess. Well, I don't know. I don't know why it let me in. Alright, we're fine. We're in. Alright, cool.
Brigitte, hast du genug Reparatursets für alle eingepackt?
Na klar,
Cerberus
Papa.
also had some of
Ich
the
bin
coolest,
kein
like, ship
kleines
mechanics.
Mädchen mehr.
Du
In any games,
bleibst
all
immer
of the
mein
spaceships
kleines
were fully
Du
customizable
bist
and created by
peinlich,
players.
Papa.
5,
Um,
4, 3,
and there was
Zwei.
things like you have your
Let's
expansion
go.
bonuses, right? Like, with a spray from pierces your armor. A bullet flies right past your head and then hits somebody cuts the wire. You don't have the ability to pitch and roll your ship anymore because the wire connecting your fucking controls has been severed. And so you have to go and be like, oh shit, what the fuck cut the steering? Let me grab my wire tool and try to reconnect this really quick while I'm in combat. It was fucking awesome.
Tja,
Auch ich werde Materie.
Yeah, the game had a full
ordentlich
programming
Dampf im
language that you
Kessel.
could program your ships with. It was so cool.
Gebt dem Messer aus dem Weg.
jetzt wird's interessant.
Die Wacht hat den Checkpoint erreicht.
Oh! I didn't see this coming.
The fact that you can Rainbow Six Siege every surface in the game depending on like the power of your round was so cool.
Mir stirbt keiner weg.
The destruction is so sick.
Es geht voran. Maximale Energie.
Leuchte förmlich. Nicht wahr?
Jetzt wird's interessant.
Die Wacht hat den Checkpoint erreicht.
Ich hab ordentlich Dampf im Kessel.
Wario Mawite.
Sad.
Team wurde ausgewählt.
No good aiming from my side.
Lassen wir etwas Dampf stehen.
Wir sind in der Überzahl.
Geschütz fährt.
Steht meiner Vision!
Überwältigende Macht! Zeig ihnen, was in dir steckt!
Geld per Handynummer überweisen mit Vero und dem kostenlosen Girokonto der ING.
Geschütz in Position!
Mir stirbt keiner weg! Hier ist ein Gegner!
Heißer als ein Spieler!
Deine Pflicht!
Jetzt wird's heiß! Zeig denen, aus welchem
It's actually, I do need for running. I'm missing one gun.
Schmolzener
However, it really matters.
Nice.
in specific situations.
Good finish.
Jumping up on
Good finish for today. So, we'll have a small break and I'll continue later. So I wish you all a good afternoon. And when I look outside, it's quite a nice weather. Sun is shining. So see you soon. Bye bye.
when they can do it. It's the second nighttime we've had down here. First one we didn't get any jumpers, so we're kind of due. Hopefully. We've also heard a lot of shots in the temple, so we know it's been pretty active back there.